3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to User Friendly Podcast,
The friendliest podcast in the world.
I'm your host, Squared Hill.
It's your boy, Pablo Trees.
And it's Jason.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Episode 30, y'all. Thank you for joining us.
Damn, are we here already?
Got a funky beat.
This is 30?
Ooh.
Episode 30.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
Yes, it is.
I didn't even realize it.
It happened so quick.
Welcome, y'all. I mean, it was 25, I guess, not too long ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us, guys. How's everybody's week?
I mean, it's great, you know? I feel like, you know, settling back in from a long ass weekend. I mean, it feels okay.
What
Not
you
too
do
bad.
this weekend?
I didn't do that much. I actually just try to sleep in and just relax.
You got some new shoes?
I got some new shoes. Tom Sachs, the general purpose shoes. I mean, I just really like them because I don't know. Now I feel like not a lot of people did for some reason. I don't see a lot of people wearing them, but they're pretty comfortable.
I was one of those people.
Yeah.
Yellow's
Yeah.
my favorite color, so
Oh,
it's a
really?
go for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I actually played volleyball over the weekend because Rex's friends were playing at some park, and I felt like I haven't played sports in like years, but it was really fun, and my legs are still kind of sore, not gonna lie. It's kind of embarrassing, I feel like, but you know.
Volleyball's
It's
always fun.
Yeah, it's just fun.
I like playing it at the beach.
Oh. Why? Because you have your shirt off?
No, I like feeling the sand in between my toes.
Okay.
But my weekend was pretty eventful. Shout out Yachty. We went to a beautiful restaurant.
I kinda.
Oh, I seen the stories.
Yeah, me
Is
and
that- is
Square
that-
got a little drunk.
Is
Got
that
a
like
little
Michelin?
smidge.
Is that like Michelin, like star or whatever kind of restaurant?
Shit, it felt like it.
Yeah, I would say so. Like,
Yeah.
why not?
It was
you
a
know?
upper
Um,
excellent.
Yeah,
place.
that shit was one of the best meals I've ever had. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie to you.
Damn. What
Yeah.
kind of type of food was it?
It's like Latin cuisine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then we had the Consistent pop up. Shout out Tony from Consistent. He had a pop up on Diversity.
Yeah.
It's called The
Yeah.
Fields. Jason actually came out.
Yeah, it's just funny. Well, yeah, of course.
Oh,
I'll
thank
come.
you.
Well,
Square didn't go.
it's also because I live pretty close to
Shut
there.
Oh my god.
But it's funny because I used to work like literally like 10 steps away or 10 feet away in a different building.
Nah, but that place was very like aesthetically pleasing. There was a lot of cool places to take pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just say that I had a great time and thank you for inviting me. But I gotta focus on my own shows for now.
Let's get it.
I feel like I need to tell my story.
I mean, you do for sure.
And then last but not least, shout out my BM. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
Drop a
nice.
bomb for Daisy. It's Virgo season. I don't know
It
what the
is
fuck
Virgo
is going
season.
on right now.
You know they're acting up. Everybody, not just my BM. All the Virgos. Shout out David. Shout out my dad. Shout out Aurora.
Shout out my OG. Shout out my TT.
Yeah,
Shout out all the Virgos, you know.
very enthusiastic people.
Yeah, my week was cool. My weekend was like very like relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I got to relax. It was probably the first time. It was one of the first times I got to chill in a minute. The week has been so far so good. It's been interesting. You know, I went out for a jog the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I was gonna do it today, but I was actually very tired, so I'm like, fuck it. But it was just nice. But I'm still sore from that shit. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like just being outside actually running is nuts.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's definitely different than like the treadmill or like.
but yeah, I did like
All terrain.
I'm like in the cul-de-sac, so like I did like 4 laps
Okay.
around like the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that's like a mile. You know, I say it's a little
When he
bit more
first
than
told
a
me,
mile.
he was like, I did 4 miles.
No, I was tweaking, but I was also high when I was talking to him too. But
Was it a runner's high?
damn near. But yeah, I did like 4 like little laps around like the cul-de-sac. So I'll say that's a mile, you know, around like a regular track. Like usually like 4 laps is a mile. So
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, I felt good after. So
Nice.
we'll see if we can get back to it. I don't know. I'm not making any promises, goddamn it, but yeah, it was
Like
nice.
Stewie said on an episode of Family Guy, you just gotta get it where you could like fit it in. Like I gotta pull up the clip, but it was literally him like just doing push-ups and then being like, yeah, you just gotta do it whenever you can.
Yeah.
Stewie's fun as yeah, guys, I missed you. We missed our. Well, if you haven't noticed, we have a vlog on our YouTube. We're gonna try to like put those out consistently. I liked it. I felt like we had a good time.
Yeah,
like,
I forgot about that. We last couple weeks ago we tried to go to the Georgia Smith concert. Bro.
We failed, but it was still a great night.
Yeah.
It was just the rain fucked it up.
Yeah, it was just so crazy that I mean, I saw the weather and I knew it was gonna rain, but I didn't know it was gonna rain that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Georgia said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
She saw that. She's like, "Hell no." She's like, "Y'all can get y'all money back though. I'll see y'all next time."
For real. I thought she was used to it. Doesn't it rain a lot in London?
I don't know. Shout out to you, Georgia. I understand why you got the fuck out of here.
We still love you,
but damn.
Yeah. And then went to the Small Cheval, then went to the Classic Studios 10-year anniversary party.
Yeah, we made it. You guys made it.
Since the first time that we couldn't get in.
Yeah. Guess what? I mean, even when we got there, it was just very funny. Like, security thought like I got in there. I was there before I was there.
Oh yeah.
Like Spread looked like a superstar, so he was like,
"Yeah,
I know you've seen you before."
Yeah, he questioned me. He's like, "Nah, you've been in here before," and I'm like, "Nah, bro, I haven't." Like he like said it like 3 times. And I'm like, I
maybe
haven't.
he remembers you from like 3 years ago.
Maybe.
But then everyone was talking to you. I remember after we were leaving. That one girl.
I don't say everybody was talking to me.
I mean, well, like that girl didn't talk to me.
Yeah, but then she really just asked me where I got my hat from, and it turned into like a conversation.
Shout out that girl. She's on the blog.
Yeah, so shout out
that girl.
It went from her like asking where I got my hat from to her like telling me she makes hats and she makes things. So yeah, it's always somebody I end up talking to.
Funny.
I was talking to my Uber driver on the way here too. It was pretty funny. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I like when people conversate. Yeah. When you're in the mood for it, right? Sometimes you don't be in the mood. You just want to be to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lately, I feel like creatively and like with my art, like projects and stuff, I've been pretty, like I'm slacking off and stuff and whatnot. But how do you guys deal with, like doubt in a sense? Because I feel like I do experience and suffer from that a lot. Like even if people are always like, "Oh, like bro, like." When are you gonna make it, bro? Or like, remember me when you're famous or something. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, I've made zero. Well, like damn near no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like breaking even each time. I'm spending hundreds of dollars on each drop, and it's like, I don't know. It's pretty interesting to always listen to other people and what they think of you compared to what you think of yourself during like the process and stuff.
Interesting. So after the consistent pop-up, I had seen this guy who was in there. He posted a screenshot of his messages that had said, "Oh, how did your little pop-up go?" And then he put like the red flags, because I feel like people just try to diminish like anything you do. Like if they hit you with the "How's your little podcast? How's your little?"
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie.
This shit real big. Which you like?
That's what a lot of women did. Like a lot of women like.
I hate that, and it's just like.
Oh my god! Like it's like when you're first starting something, it really is. Like you hear that from like a lot of like,
how's your little brand going?
Yeah, type shit. Like a lot from like the women that hurts. You'd be like, I mean, that's really who it like more comes from. It's not saying like how's your brand coming, because I feel like dudes will say it like more, but like it'll be the women. They'll be like, yeah, like how's that little? You'd be like, this is real.
I don't think I've gotten it from women. Thank God, but I do get it from like my managers and like. I guess figures of authority in my life, like my dad, obviously, but more specifically, like my manager. Recently, I was talking to my friend about the clothes stuff, the art stuff, and then I guess he overheard, because when I went up to him for like a stamp, he was like, "Oh, how's your little business going?" Or like, like one of these days you're gonna make millions, you're gonna be out of here, right? Like very condescending. Obviously, if he believed it,
bitch,
he would treat me with some respect. But
well, I guess saying it like that or hearing it like that is kind of different.
Because the other side of that coin is like they genuinely believe that you are gonna make those millions, right? But I don't think they would say it like that. I think if someone had told you like, "Oh, remember me when you're famous," they genuinely think that you're going somewhere. You know what I mean,
every time though I show people my website, they're like, "You got a website?" And I'm like, yeah, of course." But they always look at it and they're like, "Oh, this is so cool, man."
Yeah.
Like cool. Like,
I know what you mean,
but they don't buy nothing.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, man. I kind of know,
But-
bro. I've been doing this for years. Like
I know my website's cool. I made it myself.
But do you present it in a way that it's like, oh well, I have this brand. And it's like very little. Like it's just.
I mean,
like up
yeah.
and coming, or do you present it like, yeah, I'm raw as fuck?
Like that's the thing. Like I feel like I have to work on because a lot of times, like I'm very desensitized to a lot of things, and I feel numb to a lot of things. So like anyone who tells me stuff like that, it's not that I get uncomfortable, but I'm just like, yeah, like bro, like after I drop a project and people are like, oh yeah, that's cool,
Right.
I'll buy one, and I'm just like, okay, cool, but I'm already over it, bro. Like I'm done with the shit. Like I'm on to the next one. Like I'm just trying to like, I just don't have that like oh thank you, like yeah, like I don't know, like that kind of.
You can't
like,
really like dwell in it too much, right?
yeah, it's hard for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes for some people it might come off wrong. Like they're just like, oh, I'm just trying to give you a compliment, bro. I'm not even like, you know. But for me, it just seems very like
I'm not on your dick or nothing. Like,
I'm just, you know, like, yeah, this is what I do, you know. So it's hard for me to be like that, but I want to be more engaging and like friendly, to be like, thank you. Like, what do you like about it? I don't know. This also reminds me of another time where like I went to like a bigger brand like opening, and they're like selling their shirts and they're selling out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to talk to the guy and I'm like, yo, like this is really cool. Like what did you think? Like how did you come up with blah 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 blah? But then during that time, it just reminded me now that I was that guy to someone else. Like how other people like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. Like, cause I don't know that guy and I don't know why he made these things, but I'm just saying it's cool.
yeah, and I think it comes down to like us being able to take a compliment. And what I've learned was like you almost have to like, it's okay to seek for like appreciation, but not for like validation. And I think a lot of times like we don't do this for y'all. Like we do it because we need to express ourselves.
Yeah.
But
like this is the best way
I do
to
appreciate it when people appreciate it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was just gonna say like we do this because like this is the way we can express ourselves. In a sense, it's not always for like, yo, like I make the coolest shit, like blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely motivation.
But you make the coolest shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's always been about, like shit that you like first, like something that you'll wear before anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, and like it's just that's what it is, just to, like to the core. You know what I mean? So it is cool as fuck because you made it. And you saw it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and as much as we want to say like don't do stuff to prove people wrong. Like my whole brand is built on that, like proving people wrong, and it's hard not to because it motivates you so much. Like when someone doesn't believe in you. Like after I get done talking to my my manager or whatever, I'll be like, all right, watch. Like, but like I'm gonna make these millions. But that's not always the best motivation because you got to find it like through positive things. I think that proving people wrong shit is gonna make you like spiteful. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like an ego thing.
It's weird. I was listening to a Mine song. And he said something like, yeah, I know like the most untalented people, but they got the best like type of heart in them, and they're more successful than people who are talented, but then they have so much hate in their heart.
Yeah.
So like that kind of spoke to me, and I was like, damn, like you're right. Like even untalented people who have big hearts and are very kind to people are able to do more than people who have like hate in their hearts. In a sense, hate makes no money is what he was saying or some shit. And I was just like, damn, it's interesting.
Amine is actually in Insecure.
You said what?
Amine, he's in Insecure. Remember? So I was telling you to watch it.
Oh, okay.
So definitely.
Yeah.
It's a cool little part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know how much doubt goes into like everything that we do. Like not only do we doubt ourselves, but we have to deal with everybody else's doubt and our parents' doubt. And when we come to the dinner table and they're asking you like, oh, well, before I had like a stable job, it used to be like, when are you going to get a real job? When are you going to like, because I was really doing the art stuff full time. And then you're kind of like the joke of the table, but it's weird because at the same time they'll brag to the rest of the family like, oh, my son just had an art show. Like, but
I said, when are you going to get a real job? Huh?
Right. Like we're the energy switches up because like they still want something to brag about. Like our family is just like they put these expectations on us, and they still want to prove like their family members wrong. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've had that feeling forever. That feeling of like, yeah, I'll show you. Like that angry, like, yeah, like fuck it. Like I'll show you. And I feel like that's what has like kind of pushed me till now.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to realize like, oh, like I'm just thinking about that by myself. Like no one's really like feeling like that towards me.
It's you versus you thing.
And
like,
these, like when this stuff happens, like we these are our own perceptions. Like it's not exactly. It might not even be that for that person. Like they might actually admire us, and it just.
But the way, I guess, but it's more about like the way things come off too, and you could take it from when you're also young. You know what I mean? It could be like from a young place, and you're still like feeling some like type of way from that shit.
Yeah.
And it's okay to forgive, but you don't gotta forget. You don't even have to forget. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even have to forgive. Honestly, like I feel like that was a lot of like me as a younger man. I tended to like forgive like earlier than I should have, you know what I mean? And then you'll get into that and then be like still kind of mad at somebody if like even if they do something, you're just like, what the fuck? But you're still not like over what they did in the first place. So you kind of just like
on some like fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice.
Nah, but just like you taking your time to get whatever you feel like out of you type shit. Like you don't have to like.
But isn't that your fault because you didn't express it?
But that's also like at the same time like me saying like, damn, I'm sorry, like saying sorry like faster than I should have, and not like sitting with like processing like what actually happened type shit, you know? So
but I think everyone goes through doubt, you know. Maybe it's a good thing, but I would hope that even like the biggest stars and biggest people that made it still feel some kind of, you know.
I think they'll always find what they fucked up on, and we're always going to be looking at our flaws. Like even after I have a great show and like there's so many people complimenting me, I'm always like, damn, I could have done this better. Like I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't put enough price tags on my stuff. I could have sold more.
I think that's how I felt after that fashion show.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are coming out like talking and like, hey, like that was great. Like blah, blah. And I'm like, thanks. I guess I'll just go home now though. But you know, like I texted you, I remember, because I was just waiting for the train. It was like 40-minute wait. And I was just like, bruh, like what the fuck is this?
I think because we've been doing it so long that we expect more and we don't feel worthy of like these little what we consider little accomplishments, but to somebody else they might think it's like
that's true,
the biggest thing ever.
You know, I always think about that sometimes because, you know, not everyone can do what we're doing, even if they tried. I feel like
they can say it all they want, but
and they can do it, but it's like it won't be the same because I just feel like not everyone's meant to be in like the creative
and that's okay process, too. Like it's a lot of people who, I mean, we've seen a lot of people start clothing brands, you know what I'm saying? Like brands and all types of like people do shit. And it's like longevity, you know what I'm saying? Like just knowing like who gonna be here and not. You never know who's like gonna be here or not until like it happens.
Right.
But just like respecting it, because it's just like a level of like respect, even like just wanting to do something, even if I haven't like quite released, like we released so many things like me and him, and to where even if I haven't exactly like laid out like what I'm about to do, like I still have like things I can show that I did, you know. What was that?
Fine, Matt. You probably got like, I get what you're saying. Like you have enough in your portfolio, or like you have experience with it. So when you do drop, you're like look at my back catalog, like my catalog type shit.
I always hate that though, that word portfolio. Like, cause like, it's just so funny to me. Cause a lot of the times, like I remember like years ago, I would email like Lollapalooza and be like, yo, like if you guys need any extra hands, like I shoot and these are my examples. This is my website. Like I have a lot of examples and blah, blah. And they would always reply back and be like, oh, like I think you need to work on your portfolio more and like have more things. And there's a certain way we're looking for. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Cause like even now, like I know I can do it just as good as anyone else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's been my biggest problem right now too, because I have been applying to so many graphic design jobs, and I don't know if my portfolio is what it's supposed to be. I know it could be better, and I think that's what's kind of messed me up. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think it's good to like even talk to other artists, especially like more experienced artists with like hiring process of creative jobs in a sense, to like look at your portfolio and be like, it should be in a specific order, or like it should showcase certain things, what you're trying to do. Not like the overall like, oh, I collab with this guy and this guy, but more like, oh, like I can do this.
Yeah. It all comes back to like your ego and how much are you willing to like ask for help, because like we might feel like, oh, we're too experienced.
Yeah, but shit, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah. No,
at all.
For sure. I mean, that just reminds me of school, like, because we would critique everyone's work every day.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? People would leave class because they got mad and shit.
Because you had to, right? There wasn't no like positive. It had to, like, you had to look for something negative.
I mean, no, it could be positive or negative, but like sometimes it got heated, like for sure. Because people would be like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, because everybody's art is sensitive. Like, you're sensitive when it comes to...
Because it's your own thing. You created this thing, you know?
Coming from the heart.
Yeah, I remember asking you about asking another guy, you know, just another person about like, because I was just inquiring about like, you know, how they did something like that. Not saying that's similar, you know what I'm saying, that I want to do, but like as far as like how it's stitched, you know what I'm saying, and I reached out to the
particulars have
you know, the particular like type of stitching. I was like, I wasn't worried, but I was just like, I don't want to like reach out to this person and be like, you know what I'm saying, like they're like, you know what I'm saying, like just wondering like why or whatever. But I think that's also me thinking too deep into it. So Pablo told me, we talked, and then I hit bro up, you feel me, he gave me the information like clear as day, you know what I'm saying. He's like, I think it's this and this, and I've been trying to figure out for a while too, you know what I'm saying. So it was just kind of cool, but I definitely thought more into it than I should have. Because
I've had a lot of people ask me like, oh, how do you make shirts? Like, what do you use? What color do you use? What blank do you use? What size? Like, like who do you print your stuff? Like, who does this? And I'm just like, damn, bro. Like,
you don't want to gateway, but you do.
I mean, like, it depends, really.
Yeah, you pick and choose who you want to tell your information to.
Unfortunately, it has to be that way for me, because I feel like, even though I feel like it hasn't been that long, but it's kind of been long now. Not that long, but like I feel like I'm not new anymore to this. I'm just like gaining experience now, but it's just giving all that to someone just seems like, for me, like giving someone like a supercomputer to like someone who doesn't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
sometimes you don't have enough time to explain to them, like, not only do you have to do this, but your file has to be like this. Like, you also have to, like, because you can't spend that much time on somebody else's, like, when they could clearly Google it. That's my biggest problem too. Like, a lot of this stuff is Googleable, and they don't take the time to do their Googles.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles.
Hey, do your Googles, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like you're almost offending me by not making sure that you're coming to me with like,
it's damn near
the appropriate question. It's like,
it's damn near like the past. That's how, like, I feel like this is like the past me, like, because then I feel like it goes back to us even spending that much bread on like the effect is first order, and it's like, fuck, like you're damn near disrespecting me again from like the past, like asking me,
because
like,
you're reminding me of the hardships that I like had.
Like, if we knew all this, like if we could go back and tell like, no, don't do that shit, like we would have saved so much time, and like, but we had to go through that to learn how to even like to get with one, to stick with one printer, to like find a printer that we really have a relationship with, and like do all that shit. We went through so many fucking people, bro, and like looked at open boxes, and like we're so disappointed when we fucking. I remember those, like, what were the stakes were high shirts, bro. We opened the boxes for the bitches, bro. Our faces dropped. Like, we were so excited when we like went to go pick them up. We opened them
because they were so expensive.
Our faces like fucking dropped, bro. Like, we were like stunned, shocked. To actually
keep in mind, this is probably like a 7 to 8 color design.
Damn,
on
bro,
a tie-dye shirt.
Ridiculous.
And we were not happy with them.
I also feel like people don't
quiet the whole way home. I swear to everything, bro. We were quiet the whole way home. We were all happy as shit on the way there. On the way there, we didn't say anything.
It's crazy. For people that don't know, like 7 to 8 colors on a t-shirt is a lot of colors.
Expensive.
Like, and it's expensive. Like, you're pushing things to the limit, in my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I have nightmares
when you
about
put your
that
heart
shit
into it.
sometimes. I wake up cold sweats. But yeah, we could have. I mean, but it's definitely just the hardships and like shit you got to go through, and there's things you got to do. You know,
I think I'd be more willing to give advice and like more answers to people who actually will like are ready to actually sacrifice things too.
but how do you know that they're ready?
They'll instead of just DMing me, they'll be like, "Yo, like, can we grab like food and like talk about like go over this project that I would like your advice on?" Like, you know what I mean?
I've had that happen, but sometimes
Oh, really?
it's like an inconvenience because like now I gotta make time to
Yeah.
like have dinner.
But I just feel like that's more respectful than saying through like DM or like just like random conversation and be like, "Yo, like, hey man, I really like your shirts, but like, how do you do that?"
Because
like,
it's like I like how you make that, but help
Like,
me make my own because I don't want to buy yours.
yeah, like
Type shit.
let me do that shit too. Like,
Yeah.
like give me your whole shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it don't work like that, you know? People
costs.
people just want
Everything costs.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is money. It's like at a certain point, I think it's really smart for us creatives to have digital assets. So like digital. What do you call those? Workbooks or like.
What is that? Like the thing Rex uses, that notebook where you write it, but then it like transfers over to the internet.
No, so think about one that you're like willing to publish and sell. Like ebook. So say we had an ebook on how to start your own brand, on what kind of the different types of screen printing, all the info.
Mhm.
And this is a digital product that stays on your website and they cost you nothing to make because it's all digital. And this is how a lot of people get rich because they just sell that over and over. And if anybody comes to us with questions, then we hit them with like
counseling.
I have an ebook exactly on this. Like if you buy this book, you'll know.
Oh, true.
But a lot of people will be offended. Like you can't just tell me. But
Because it's so much more than like words can like describe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you have to go through
The
You
experience.
have to go through this shit. If you really want to pursue, I mean, anything you want to do, you know what I mean? Like whether it's creative or you're fucking working in the office, you know what I'm saying? You have to go through like hardships and like all that shit to get to the ultimate, you know, ultimate level type shit.
we're on our way. But at the same time, you could ask us at User Friendly Podcast and we'll answer.
Yeah, ask them
So
questions.
ask them
Ask
questions.
those questions.
It's a free game.
Don't-
Only the exclusive.
Don't be scared. Yeah, but in other news, we didn't get to talk about last time about this AI rapper
Damn.
using racial slurs.
Yeah, I guess his name isn't even worth bringing up, but there was so if you go into like the metaverse, you could become your own avatar. And there's this guy who made his own avatar with like a persona of a rapper. But keep in mind, this is a white boy using the N-word in his raps in this virtual reality
Right.
world. So I wanted to see like what you guys thought about. Obviously, that's not okay, but does racism translate to like virtual reality? Like, can you hold that guy accountable?
Racism is everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
it's just
Fuck, dude.
weird as.
And that shit sucks.
I didn't get to listen to it. I wonder like what
It
kind
goes
of like
in,
lyrics he was even writing.
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of story did he make this?
I think it was just like
character
some
bit?
very like no substance rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But the guy looked very. You could tell he was black, like the character, and he was white as fuck. It goes into catfishing. I wanted to ask you guys too. Like, have you guys ever been catfished, or have you ever dealt with like someone that you know catfishes?
No, but I've seen like the YouTube videos and like about the shows.
Yeah,
stuff.
and that show Catfish. What's his name? Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was catching these people, but yeah, because this guy's literally catfishing to be a black rapper, and most people would have thought that he was black until he showed his face.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched or listened to that one Bad Friends episode about like they had this one white lady on and she made this song called like Ninja.
Yes,
or
and she was not Asian.
And she was not Asian, but she didn't. She was just so like oblivious, and she didn't know like that was a wrong thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I feel like maybe like that's the case with this guy or something. Maybe
It's a shitty excuse. It's like ignorance, right?
Yeah,
It's
Or-
definitely like you shouldn't be saying that regardless.
It's like if someone, this is extreme, but like negligent homicide. Like if you kill somebody like by accident, and like and you'll just say like, oh well, I didn't know. Like it's still wrong.
Yeah,
right?
it's still wrong. Yeah, they still go to jail.
They still go to jail.
Yeah,
It's like just being negligent. Like it's your fault that you didn't do the research. That
Right.
kind of ties in with like the Brittany Grinder situation.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another track star who smoked weed and they took away her gold medal, right?
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but I had heard a podcast about this as well, and they were saying that like you know what it takes to get a gold medal and you know the rules. So why would you put your whole dream on risk just to like for these few seconds of like pleasure, like weed and like
But that's the thing, like that track star you're talking about, I forgot her name, but she was like, I think her like mom passed away or something, or like something happened.
Yeah, there was like a lot of like she could have been super stressed.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
And
so like shit, like I don't know, if I was her, I'd probably smoke weed too, maybe.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like
it sucks that you kind of know the rules going into it, but like there should it's with everything in life. Like if they try to make it too black and white, it's like not race wise, but like just black and white as far as like the world is like a gray area. You know, we're all like we get away with what we can. Like you can't put laws on people. It's like
that's so wild to me too about that story, because like if I was high as hell and I'm trying to run, bro, I can't run.
I don't think
right.
She was
wasn't like
running. Like this is like before they just got it.
Damn, I didn't think about it like that.
But they're saying that it's like a performance enhancement, and if anything, it's like it makes it harder to run. You know, like
but honestly, like it's just go back to the thing where damn near all athletes, like professional athletes, do damn like need
something.
Need marijuana.
I just thought that was funny because I thought she was running,
especially
high.
like when you're fucking over fucking what's the word? Like you're overexerting your body. Like everyday practice. Then you're doing games. You're doing back-to-back shit.
Sore as fuck all the time.
Like they be needing. You need some type of shit. Like just to relax yourself type shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, anything.
Whatever.
That's a big thing that bothers me as well. Like anything that helps you after the fact, or like after the performance, after the say you're applying to a job and they say no smoking, right? Like we're gonna continue to drug test you. Like if you're not high at your job, like who are you to tell me what to do when I'm home? You know, when I'm resting. Am I wrong?
No. That's why shout out the NBA. You know, you can smoke dope there. They're paying you millions.
It's literally legal. Like everybody's smoking weed. It's like
motherfuckers be needing that shit, bro. Like,
but you could get drunk as fuck as you want.
Yeah,
like, it's just crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. But damn, speaking of weird videos, did you see that Memphis Nike trailer thing that got ransacked or something? The trucks that got ransacked.
You told me a little bit about this, but
what happened?
I'm late.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just videos on Instagram. They were saying that it was a video of like, imagine like semi trucks like lined up, and like all the boxes were like out and like ripped apart and like searched through and shit. So it was just crazy that, I don't know, such a large shipment of shoes, or like even about shoes, like all the shit.
Was it what kind of shoes were there? Was it just all random?
Yeah, I think it was all random,
but all
like,
Nike.
Yeah, all Nike, like big ass shipments of shoes.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of even like gas stations getting like ransacked, and it's just crazy to think like people would do it over some hype. Like this is all because it's popular and it's like the culture.
Yeah, like Hypebeast and like reselling and stuff.
People literally die for shoes, you know, like
yeah.
people get shot over some like.
But have people?
beef
I
in
mean,
a
I feel like it hasn't
line.
been that bad since.
It hasn't.
It hasn't been that bad since like 2011, bro.
Yeah.
2012.
Wasn't this
The
panda?
galaxy
like
foams.
that shit was like during people really like during our shit. Goddamn, during our shit, it was like like when we were coming up, it was weird, bro. People were definitely like getting shot over like
Yeah.
got like the phones,
Yeah.
like
No,
Jordan
some
11s.
some shit recently
Jesus.
happened
Oh,
with,
true. Somebody got shot over
with
some
those
shit.
pandas.
Oh,
Someone
true.
got stabbed
That's
or
crazy.
something.
What?
Over the panda dogs?
Over the pandas.
Oh,
And it was like-
That's crazy.
These are everywhere now.
That's the-
Yeah.
I heard like if you go to New York, you can literally see somebody
Yeah, I just saw a post.
with them every 10,
Yeah.
10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
made the
just funny
reverse
as hell.
panda dunks. The panda dunks. It's so many panda dunks. Like aren't panda. They're not even panda dunks. That's the crazy part.
You know what panda dunks I really want?
What?
Staple has a panda dunk.
Oh,
one's
yeah, I know
fire.
what you're talking about.
If it ain't that one, I don't
The
want
real panda dunks.
it. The real panda dunk.
It has a sample tag
Yeah.
printed on it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
With like a bamboo.
Stop labeling these black and white dunks pandas, please.
For,
Free the
they're just black
pandas.
and white.
They're just
They're not
black and
real.
white.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, what do you guys think about like reselling nowadays and stuff like? Have you guys ever wanted to buy something and you couldn't buy it because I don't know?
All the time. I feel like every time I would hit the Snickers app,
Snickers.
Sneakers.
Damn, that sounds kind of raw.
Hungry
Snickers
ass,
app.
boy.
You just get a Snicker every time. Every time I was on there, I'd never win.
Yeah.
I don't know if my size is too popular or if there's some fuckery going on in the Nike offices.
There are definitely some tricks in the trades to it. Sometimes you gotta, watch the videos. You have to be active on the. You
On the
have to be
actual app?
active on the app.
But don't
Yeah.
like employees get like first dibs?
I mean, when I worked for Foot Locker, we did.
Yeah.
So like if we want to get Jordans, I mean, we're getting anything that came out, we got to goddamn, we'll beat this fucking.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, when like anything came out, we got to like we just write our name down on the list, write our size, and we got to take them home. Like it was guaranteed.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I had heard a story where the son of a VP of Nike bought hella shit to
Mhm.
resell. And that's kind of fucked up, right? Because it doesn't give us any chance.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of weird things going on with shoes, or I guess anything that's really popular. But with that story, is apparently like the son of a VP of Nike, like was getting all these shoes. Like who knows how he got these shoes, but I'm sure he was getting some through like Nike.
He had like a warehouse.
Yeah.
Like, fucking huge warehouse of them shits.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it was like hundreds of shoes, and he was getting like thousands of dollars, and he was using his mom's credit card and shit.
And
That's
then
when she
got caught.
like stepped down.
Yeah,
She stepped down. I was still a Nike employee during this time. So she stepped down and shit too. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
They made Squared sign an NDA. They said you can't talk about
They
this
say, nah,
until
hell
you
no.
quit. Yeah, I think there's a lot of money to be made from that shit. There's a lot of close people to me that resell, but just have love for it. Like don't like profit off a culture that you don't like. Like nobody likes vultures.
It used to be. It was a lot of white boys that came. I mean, you could tell who's just, I don't know, just like weird, and they'll just be asking you weird questions, and then just, I don't know if you really fucking with them to try to like compliment you. I remember this one time I was standing next to one of my old managers, and it was a reseller. He was a regular. He wasn't one of the ones I liked. You know what I mean? I didn't hate him. I was just like, this dude he be tweaking. Like he just be but yeah, so he was standing next to my manager and he was like asking for these shoes, and he didn't get these shoes, but he came in saying one of my other managers like told him that they can come in, but he was like, oh, he's not here, so I can't do anything for you. And then he was like, oh, what kind of shoes? He's like, not saying what kind of shoes he got on. He's like, yeah, well, those are nice shoes, bro. Like, he's like, what colorway is that? I'm like, bro. And I'm looking at him like the whole time, like, dude, like, you know what shoes these are. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's just weird. So I was just, after he left, me and like him were just like making fun of him. I'm just like, dude, like, people be going to the weirdest lengths of just like even communicating with you just to get something type shit. And it's weird. It's weird.
True.
That goes back with like our egos and like dealing with like people fake complimenting us. Like we don't, I mean, you could tell when it's genuine, right? So,
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember when I went to Complex Con, I was in line for the Amerikami. It was like something. I didn't even end up buying it, but there was like two people in front of me and they were like, oh, what are you going to buy? And he was like, I don't know. I'm just buying it because I know it's gonna make a lot of money. Like, why are you even here?
Yeah.
You're not appreciating it.
Yeah, that's the problem with me though too, because I've sold a lot of things, but then it's also things that I really like.
That you liked, and you bought it because you wanted it.
I wish I would have sold nothing.
Yeah,
Like any of my shit.
Dude, that should have been crazy though.
Square tried to tell me every time.
Yeah, like, and he'll do it. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
I needed some money.
And you don't remember what you did with it, or you remember what you did with it, and it's like, damn, well, I could have kept my shoes.
Yeah, for
like,
I mean, I put it to use, but
I'm not getting rid of nothing. No more.
No more.
No more.
I feel that too.
I love stacking. I be building.
Speaking of like new items that come out, shit, damn near monthly. Did you guys hear that there's a new chicken sandwich in Panera Bread and Wingstop?
I tried the one at Wingstop.
Was it good?
It was cool.
Yeah,
better than the Burger King one.
Nah, I can't say that.
I won't say that either. Have you had it?
The Wingstop one, yeah. I've had the lemon pepper one and the Louisiana rub.
I had the garlic. I like the mix. You know, I like the garlic parmesan with the hot.
Oh, you can mix it? I didn't know you can mix it.
It's called the garlic hot.
I would have done
believe it or not.
I got the lemon hot.
Yeah, I would have done the lemon hot.
That just sounds good. I love lemon pepper.
But it was cool. It wasn't as crunchy as I thought it was gonna be. It was more.
Really? Mine was pretty crunchy.
I don't know. I won't say it wasn't crunchy. Maybe I ate it like when it wasn't like as.
Maybe because they soaked yours in 2 sauces.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
soggy.
Oh, true.
But it was cool. It was cool. I'd rather have the wings.
Same. I just wish the sandwich had like other shit on it, like maybe some lettuce.
It had the pickle. I mean, it was a normal chicken sandwich. You can put that.
If it don't got a slice,
I mean,
with the ranch, it was a hit though. You know.
I wish
I had a slice of cheese.
I wish I had some cheese.
They had a slice of cheese on
That's why you fucked up.
Yeah.
But they got cheese sauce. They only got cheese slices. Have you had the Panera Bread one?
No, but I used to work there.
Oh, really?
I should go. Maybe they'll give me a discount.
I actually think I really like the mac and cheese from Panera. Random fact, but like
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's from a bag.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I've seen that video.
You know, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Like you mix it with a little tomato soup. It's just max.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, can we go to snack time? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh wow. Okay, let's entertain you guys while Jason goes to the bathroom. Hey. Snack time. Snack time, baby. Snack time, baby.
Snack time. Snack time. Snack time. Snack time, baby. Snack time.
Looking real good. You a snack time, baby.
Feeling good. Oh no shit. Damn, I'm tweaking. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the audience right now.
I'm about my racks, baby. All right, I'm gonna just read this product to full description until Jason comes up. Sometimes I don't think the listeners
take them out so we can
know exactly what we're eating sometimes. But snack time is the segment where we rate snacks. Shout out to Yadi. She actually suggested this idea with Faye.
Thank you.
But we rate these snacks in hopes of getting sponsored by a snack company one day. Or any company, you know, we could rate anything. We did papers.
Did she suggest these
Who, Yadi?
Like she said, get these specifically.
No, she was actually the one that had told us oh, you guys should do a snack time every episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I thought she meant she suggested this snack.
Oh no, Jason just brought these. Yeah. Yeah, we could always cut this part out.
Yeah, they look delicious though. Reese's peanut butter flavored cupcakes.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna describe them. Fuck.
It's okay.
So Squirt said, Reese's peanut butter flavored cupcakes.
Oh shit.
How do you feel about peanut butter?
I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter
And
chocolate.
Peanut butter. No, I love peanut butter. I literally could eat an entire an entire container of peanut butter.
Have you had honey peanut butter?
Damn, with a spoon?
Yes,
dude.
I like it on celery.
I like peanut butter, bro. A lot.
Peanut butter and grapes.
No.
Peanut butter and grapes and nuts?
No.
You've never had that? I'm bringing that next stack then.
I mean, you know how people eat like peanut butter and like celery and like apples and shit? That never made sense to me.
I like the ants on the log.
Green apples with peanut butter?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. It's just weird.
Ready?
No.
Ooh, okay. Moist.
Snack time.
Mrs. Freshly's Deluxe.
I mean, fresh indeed.
All right.
Ready?
Smells lovely. 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. That is a 10 out of 10. I'm calling it early, goddammit. Come on.
It was pretty good. I just wish I had something else in my stomach, though. So soft.
I can't help but think that there's a jelly counterpart to this somewhere out in the world.
Maybe.
And then you mix them together.
I almost got something called baby buns.
I want my baby buns, baby buns, baby. What is it? I guess bring it next time.
Have you had buns? Bun cake? Bun cake?
Oh, I've heard about that.
Nothing bun cake?
Nothing bun cake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But these were called baby buns by Hostess.
Wow.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
I'll give it 7 out of 10. That's pretty good.
So, if you guys had to spend,
That was me. I'm
if
sorry.
you guys had to liquidate your assets
Like all your money in your account.
in one day, right after you got off of work,
Mhm.
what would you do?
Why would I have to do it?
You're dying tomorrow.
What would I do?
You're dying at midnight,
At midnight?
and you're off at 4.
Hell no. That shit, you gotta give me another day. You gotta give me a whole day if I'm doing that. Well,
No,
after
okay, how about this? You're not dying, but like the world economy is about to shut down.
Like, yeah, the dollar's not gonna be worth anything,
Yeah, nothing
which is gonna happen.
at
the
midnight.
dollar's not gonna be worth anything. What would I do with all the rest of my money?
But well, you know, right before midnight after work, you somehow get notified after work that this is gonna happen at midnight.
So what's gonna happen afterwards?
That's why we have to die.
Your money goes to nothing.
So then everything is just.
Well, don't think about that. Think about what you're trying to buy.
What am I trying to buy?
Yeah, what are you going to get?
Shit. That's a crazy question.
It's tough because if you put a survival aspect into it, then you're gonna start buying stuff that that you want to like keep yourself safe, like weapons and food, right? But if you maybe say that some rich guy said, spend all your money right now. At midnight, it resets. And I'm not gonna give you any more money, like only the amount that you spend. So you damn near got to spend all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then in that situation, I would buy flights, very short-term flights, and spend my money in different states. Because if I go to another country, it's gonna take the rest.
By
of
the time you get there, yeah, it's gone,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm going to New York and I'm balling the fuck out. I'm getting on that day. I don't know.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy getting on one day. Hell no.
Just before it's all over. Well, no, yeah, that'd be a good way to spend it. I'm renting the best whip. I'm buying.
Renting? Why don't you just buy it?
I don't have that much in my bank account.
I mean, you don't gotta say that now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
Okay.
It's full circle.
But what are you saying?
Renting a car. Renting a hotel, throwing a party. Making sure my fit is the best fit ever. And getting a haircut, of course. Even if I just got a haircut, I'll
You gotta get
another
8 haircuts in one session. 8 haircuts.
What else am I gonna buy?
8 haircuts.
That's a good amount of stuff, yeah.
That's funny.
And then maybe order some lobster, some very expensive stuff
Some lobster.
from my kind.
Some lobster.
A kinda. Excellent drinks, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent drinks.
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was spending money on, dude. I mean, I guess I would do the same. Like, I ball out next year. Shit.
Get your own dream. No, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do it together.
Ball out shit.
With
You
my
know,
friends.
same thing. Ball out on the fam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's straight. Get some dope. Buy some dope.
Oh yeah, I gotta buy drugs.
Gotta buy my dope.
Can you'll smoke it all in that day?
No, hell no.
Yeah,
I don't have to smoke it all in the day, right? The world's not ending. You just said the economy.
You're right.
Nah, but I'm gonna buy enough so I'll be like decent.
That's true. I'm gonna buy some weed too.
Because after that we go, I don't know. If it goes like the survival mode, we breaking into the dispensaries. We gonna have to break the locks. Because it's all in there. It's all in there.
Damn. I wonder what it's like in there. Is there a lot of stuff? Like everything?
Yeah. I mean, it's like not like it's really just shit on shelves, like on like movable shelves, but it's not like anything that's.
Wouldn't it just be faster to like get it from the source, like the fields in Cali and shit?
Start only have a day.
Like plants and shit.
I'll only have a day.
True.
That'd be crazy. So that'd be like Pineapple Express shit.
I want to get there till late as fuck. What the fuck?
Damn. So if it was the apocalypse, you're hitting the weed store first?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
We gotta make sure that food good, and we gotta make sure we gotta get that dope. I'm telling you, and the weapons. That's the three things you need. You need the weed.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
You need weed. You need goddamn weapons. You need food.
That's a good food and water. Movie plot.
Don't you guys think that you're putting yourself at risk if you're high? Like, what if someone's coming after you?
I'm not gonna be smoking.
You don't want all your senses?
No. This is for when I finally get that chance to rest, and I'm finally, because you'll get a chance when you're alone. You seen it on Walking Dead and all the fucking all the zombie shows. Everybody gets a little time to rest before the shit happens. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get high. They be having, they be having like babies on that shit. People be having, they be having their alone time. You know?
Were they smoking weed in The Walking Dead?
No, but
that's how you know.
This version.
All those people on there didn't smoke weed.
I got to. You got to smoke something.
Yeah.
So but I think it'll be a pretty good. Like, you don't have to do it all the time, but it's just enough to get you by. Just pack bags.
Nah, hell
keep
yeah.
Packing that shit just for a rainy day.
Yeah, I would definitely.
You know how long you gonna be out? You could just smoke a little bit at a time too. You know,
I'd rather die high than sober.
Oh, I got a good question.
Yeah.
If you could only go to one store, what store would it be to blow your money on? Retail. Anywhere in the world, though. But one store.
Anywhere in the world.
If you were asking this question in the future, I would say my store. But
I'd be at a Rolex store.
Rolex?
Yeah.
Good decision.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Rolex or Omega.
Because that's going to make you more money.
I mean, fuck yeah. I'm trying to get that watch, man. Wow.
You trying to get that Daytona?
That'd be my wrist's too small.
Hey, but I didn't make anything. Come on now.
Yeah, but that watch is crazy, bro.
Get it altered.
Yeah. Altered. But get it bust down.
100 on my wrist.
One store. Any store. I don't know.
I'll try to go into like a designer store. I feel like
a designer house.
Something nice.
I don't know. Just one thing forever that's hard, bro. Because it's like, I mean, he said Rolex. It's hard for me to choose like brands like that. Like, is it like damn it?
There's too many.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I would say.
But would you go for like shoes or like more like top, like, you know what I'm saying, like t-shirts or like accessories?
I mean, I guess all around. It's like
you go to that. You can't go to all the stores.
You can't go lifestyle.
Oh,
because that's what all stores really are. Like when you say like I mean, just all those stores are just like more lifestyle stores. I mean, yeah, I would see myself there. I see myself in customer. I mean, doing customer service forever, regardless of like being in a store or not. You know, but it's crazy. Yeah, some type of customer service.
Nice.
Clothing store. Is that not a good answer?
Yeah, I don't know. I was
it's not as cool as Rolex.
Have you?
No, yeah, I want a Rolex. Yeah. Let's get it. What have you been watching this week? What have you been watching?
this
Ooh.
week?
Spoiled
What
it.
have you been watching this week? Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Hey.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It's spoiled.
Let's get it. So you were talking to me about JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Yeah, so I actually finished Full Metal Alchemist, so I was like, damn, I need an anime again.
Nice.
So I've luckily, so the way JoJo's set up, it's 5 seasons, and the one that they're on right now, the second half of the 5th season just came out. And I love JoJo because the concept is so raw. This villain has been in the
What's his name?
Dio.
Dio. Oh my god, dude. That's the thing, man. I got trapped into watching the first season, but it was good. But if you ever watch it squared, Dio, his ass is always there.
So imagine like your great ancestors has had this beef, and it's been passed down to your current self and like their offspring. So you've just been fighting for generations, and now in the 5th season, he has a daughter. So it goes into a girl's, but it's funny because they're all named JoJo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and like they're either JoJo or Joseph, or right now that's Jocelyn.
Hell no.
And they're just they're battle. Well, they haven't actually. I haven't gotten to the part where she sees his like Dio's descendant.
Damn, bro, he's always
But-
there.
Is it like
He doesn't die.
the
That's
Avatar?
crazy.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
As far as like,
Motherfuckers. Meet me back here.
as
That's
far as
funny as
like,
hell.
their descendants, being, your ancestors.
You're already at season 5 for JoJo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
half, and then it's really good, and I really like the anime style. But I know that you had mentioned that you don't like all the colors.
Yeah, it's just too aggressive. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's
too-
very aggressive.
Yeah.
It's in your face, and it's
Yeah.
very on purposely like braggadocious. Like it's very
Yeah.
like I'm the best. No, I'm the best.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very anime like in the sense that like it switches from one character and then like in like
Yeah.
the middle of a fight or something, and they're just like talking.
it reads like a manga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been watching She-Hulk?
I haven't seen the new episode. I mean, it came on. No, it comes on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. No.
So,
Did you see the Abomination already?
yeah.
You
So
saw?
I'm already caught up. Episode 3, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm all caught up. I'm ready for the new episode.
Wong
gonna
is
have-
pretty funny in that.
Let's go have Meg the Stallion on there.
Oh,
Oh, she's continuing.
She's
Like
gonna be on the episode
oh.
4.
no, she was already on the last episode.
No, she wasn't.
she was twerking.
On
They
the
were-
3rd episode?
Yeah, at the end.
Okay, so you have one more that you have to watch. You probably saw the second one then,
Oh, true.
because
Damn.
Meg is on there.
Oh, true.
She's in
Alright.
the audience.
In the second one?
I don't want. It's too.
In the 3rd episode.
Okay, it's okay. I mean, I know she's on the episode regardless, so
Shout out Meg the Stallion.
should I Meg?
Yeah, I thought it was more like a cameo type of deal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. I didn't expect it.
we appreciate a good cameo.
Yeah, Georgia Smith, where are you?
Jesus walks in.
Damn.
Have you guys been listening to the new DJ Khaled album?
I have.
God did.
Yeah,
God
God did.
God
God
did.
did. It's a shame that you didn't believe in this.
I liked it at first when I think you had sent me some songs, and
Yeah.
then I was very hyped for it, but this isn't something that I'll keep listening to. Like it's a one-time thing for me.
There's songs on there that I really do enjoy. I mean, I've been like still they're in rotation for sure, but I mean, I think it's one of Khaled's best works in a
Really?
while. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Okay. I saw
Like-
he had Don Toliver on.
Yeah, I was fucking with a lot of that shit on there. Yeah, shit, Jay-Z with the 4-minute freestyle. Amazing. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, GOAT, for sure. So, yeah. I mean, Khaled did it with that. Wayne was on there going crazy. I feel like Kanye should have been on that song. I feel like Kanye should have been like, I don't know. It just wasn't complete. I told Matt that the other day, too. I'm like, the song is, like, amazing, but it's missing somebody. I'm like, how you gonna have God, you know, God did. You ain't got Ye on there? Like, Ye, you know, he got the shit with, Eminem rapped over the shits, but we needed a verse from Ye on that.
I really like that beat on that song.
Yeah.
That was my favorite beat on that.
But yeah, I fucked with it. Still songs I'm playing.
Maybe you appreciate it more because you're a DJ, so you want to have that type of album one day. Because I've heard you say that you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, but also
Host a
just like
project,
good
right?
music too. It's just like when it's just like, I don't know, just good moments. You know what I mean? It was
How are you
like,
gonna have good music without Kanye?
I mean,
No.
he was on that bitch, but yeah, you're right. But no, I mean, it's just good music. You know what I mean? Just good, a lot of good appearances. You know, in general.
Yeah, I haven't seen any new music come out besides that. There's been like singles and stuff, but I'm not really excited for any projects. Or just like,
Yeah, there's not a lot right now, I feel like. But then they always come out in like a lot at the same time too.
randomly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for it either.
We're about to see Cudi though.
We
Yeah.
are gonna see Kanye. You are too?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
you should
I
come.
wish. Where is he playing at? Do you know?
United
Center.
Center.
Oh shit. Nice.
It'll be fire
Where he's gonna perform September 16th
on September 16th.
Yeah, I love Cudi, but it sucks that Kanye is always beefing with him. You saw Kanye's been going crazy on Instagram again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I love both my boys. Shit.
So
You know, if it's up, it's up. Shit, it's whatever. They gonna work it out.
you guys think he only goes on there when he's mad?
I don't know.
Not when he's mad, but when he's like, oh, I don't know. I
He's
feel
trying
like
to
he
prove a
just
point.
no. He just be needing a way to express himself, so he just be doing it at once. It's crazy. 'Cause every time it happens, it just happens all at once, bro. He'll post like 28 things,
Yeah.
and then the next day he'll delete them. But he just be,
There's always someone that
yeah,
he's
he just be
following.
needing to express himself. I'm talking like I know, bro, for real. But it's like that's how it's always like every time, like just characteristics, like
He is a Taurus.
yeah, he's not a Taurus, he's a damn Gemini, fool.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he?
yeah, he is.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever that means. No, yeah, I
Kendrick
saw he
said
was
it.
beefing with Adidas and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, he just be expressing himself all at once, and that should just be.
Yeah. Do you guys know what happened though, or like why is he? From what I read, Adidas is using his type of shoe
Yeah, his
idea.
silhouette.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're using it. He's saying like they're using it like I'm dead, and like they're selling. He said somebody's like, I think LA Apparel was like selling like Yeezy backdoor type shit. He said a whole bunch of shit was going on. Like Gap was having meetings about him without him being there. And,
Yeah.
it's a whole, that shit is layers. But yeah, Adidas, he said Adidas was just really just using shit that they shouldn't be using.
I saw he had Diddy supporting him. He was like, "Oh, send me a picture so I can support you." And
He
had
said,
Diddy
I'm never
talking
gonna wear
shit.
Adidas again. He's like, I'm never gonna wear Adidas again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that because I feel like any company is going to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like, how do you expect them to change for anyone in a sense?
I mean, if anybody could change him, it's Kanye. But I just like that it's not about his personal business anymore.
I feel like he should just open up his own store.
I think that's what he's doing, right? Because he had he was messaging hella like famous rappers from other coasts, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna run this," or they're saying like, "I'm gonna run this store.
Oh, really?
I'll be done." Yeah,
That's crazy.
like Fabio
Yeah.
was gonna do New York,
He should have been.
Pusha was gonna do
Yeah, he should have been doing that shit since like the beginning or something. I
Yeah,
guess.
but you know, if he taking like funding, bro, like, and it's just, you know, the reason even he doing it is just easier to do it like somebody who already has that type shit.
Yeah.
So now he has $1 billion off of that, or like he's made his billions of dollars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So now it might be easier, but like it's still like
Still easier to use other people's money.
pretty much.
That's crazy.
OPM, not the Beatles. So, do you guys think the Beatles are the greatest rock band of all time?
Yeah, I was listening to a Tiger Belly thing too, or a Bad Friends thing.
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah, I think the Beatles are. Yeah, I don't really know other like rock bands, so you know, but the Beatles are definitely.
I enjoy how peaceful they are.
No.
What? Then who is?
Shit.
Is part of your reason because Michael Jackson bought their masters?
No, that's not part of the reason, but that's definitely like a good like flex for Mike. But no, I won't even say that. I don't know. It's like greater. Like I'll be like singing like I don't know. I just don't want to label it and say like they're the greatest. I don't think they are because it's not like what for me can say like they are the greatest.
Yeah, it's all opinion. Like
Then who is?
Like what for you makes them the greatest?
They just are so popular. Like a lot of their songs are like hits.
it's a clout thing for sure. I think like to be that big at that time.
Like they were so huge, though.
More specifically, John
Like
Legend.
globally, like you know.
But it's like to you, that's your reason to like see like they mean, or is it because like or them being popular is like the reason like
like
they're the greatest rock band?
statistically, they're the most popular.
So that to you makes them the greatest? Like to your personal like
To rankings, to a neutral ranking.
I can see that. Being that we don't partake in that much rock, just knowing what they did makes them that important. But if it's a subject that we do like partake in, then we could give.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say that because the Who's my favorite. The Who's my favorite rock, like one of my favorite rock bands.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But like, even for that, like, I don't know. It's all types of rock. You know what I'm saying? So even like, I'll be thinking of like, can I count Motown as rock, or like any of that, or any of like, or like James Brown, or you know what I'm saying? I can count that as rock because that even like that me like would be like me. I guess it would mean more to me than like the Beatles would mean to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I like the Beatles' music, but I wouldn't like consider them like the greatest.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I get that. But I think I like Queen a lot. They're pretty good.
I fuck with Queen too.
Yeah, I feel like their music is very like powerful and shit. Like more than the Beatles. But the Beatles is more like they got that weird sound to it that like no one else has.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to say about Kiss too.
Is it
Kiss
really?
You
Is it
don't
really?
Like, you don't like Kiss,
bro?
I was never really
really.
like that kind of old school rock is hard for me to get into.
I'm not saying, but like, I'm talking about like as far as
All like being different
characters.
The
It's
only
like
thing Kiss
real
did-
personas. You
The
know what
only
I'm
thing
saying?
Kiss did was just
Paint their
put the
face?
makeup. Yeah, that's the only thing they did, bro. That's the only thing they did.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah.
One day we should just come in like Kiss. Paint our face.
Like random as hell.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Do you have any
questions.
Do we have any questions?
Ask him all the questions. Ask him all
Questions.
the questions. Don't be scared.
questions?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Questions.
Don't be
Questions.
scared.
Questions.
Uh,
Questions.
Be
Questions.
scared. We'll answer them all. Just give us a call. Jason's not that tall.
Hey.
Yes, he is. He's
Hey.
like 6 feet. Yeah. Okay. So Kevin asked, what kind of Pokemon trainer would your fave rapper be? Example,
What?
poison, bug, fire.
Oh, like the favorite type?
I guess your favorite rapper, what kind of type would he be?
My favorite rapper?
Yeah,
like music?
Very, deep question. Yeah.
What kind of Pokemon type he'll be?
What kind of trainer? Yeah.
like what trainer would he be?
All right. So Kanye West would be fire because he's so aggressive.
Okay.
Interesting.
I guess I will put, shit free to go. Thugger, you know what I'm saying? I guess he would be more of a earth.
No, Thug
No.
is definitely poison.
Oh, poison, yeah, more
Because
poison,
he's
more
got
like
that like syrup.
yeah, Slytherin,
Slytherin.
Yeah.
slime,
Damn.
That'd be fire. What about you, Jason?
I don't know.
You recently went to the Nas and Wu-Tang
Oh, yeah.
concert.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Completely
Wow.
passed over that.
That's so funny, dude. Dude, so
I'm gonna sew your asshole together. I'm gonna sew your asshole shut.
Damn, so would Wu-Tang be bugged because Killer Bees?
They would be.
I don't know if that was maybe kind of lame.
Wow, how was it?
It was crazy because it was first at Tinley Park, which I've never been to. Like the venue was just like a big ass like stadium lawn.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know. The parking was ridiculous too because there's only like 2 entrances and like the way it was like formed, like it was terrible. But anyways,
the concert itself though.
The concert itself was really funny because Wu-Tang was playing and then Nas was playing and then out of nowhere, Busta Rhymes came out. And Busta Rhymes live, bro, is the craziest I've ever heard. It's so funny.
I would like to experience that.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. His fit was crazy too. He was wearing this like hat, but it looked like a top hat, but it was like Louis Vuitton and like bright colors. His suit was like bright colors, and he was just rapping like super fast. And then sometimes he's just rapping so fast I don't even know what he's saying. But it's
get away.
Did he do that? Did he do that?
I can't remember, bro. But it was pretty fun.
Nobody's ever gonna stop me.
He's doing all that shit, dude. He's doing all that shit, dude.
Every time I gotta get it.
Yeah.
I gotta get it.
Yeah. He did that.
I gotta get it.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Bada boom, bada bang.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. Shit like that, man. It was crazy. And he had a hype man with him too.
Oh yeah.
So funny, man.
So Nas is your favorite artist?
No.
Busta Rhymes?
No.
No favorite artist?
I like Frank Ocean.
Rapper?
Is he a rapper?
No.
Favorite rapper?
That just means you're your favorite rapper. Jason raps. And he doesn't believe anyone's as good as him.
I'm not a rapper though.
I don't know.
Did you guys get any questions?
I didn't. I'm sorry. Ask more questions. Damn. Ask more questions. Damn. Ask more questions. Damn.
I guess we only have one question.
Disappointing. That
That's
was
okay.
our only question?
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Nobody's listening. So, what are you guys doing this weekend? Where can people find you?
You probably won't be able to find me.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Yeah, where are you
Nowhere.
going?
I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying, like,
you
I'm not
gonna
gonna.
go
I
crib
don't
with
think. I don't think I'm gonna be anywhere crazy. Yeah, you know, working on, got some shit to do at home always. Getting my space together, just cleaning up and handling
Business.
adult things, you know.
Yeah, I gotta actually do errands this time. So
Nice.
I'm gonna try to do that. I gotta really work on this project that I'm trying to put out. And next week, my friend Chris is gonna join us. on
Shout
this
out,
podcast.
Chris.
Shout out, Chris. Drop a
You
bomb.
got a pre-bomb.
Oops. Yeah, drop that bomb for Chris. Bro.
Yeah, let's get it. So
Yeah. Thank you for listening. You can follow me at Pablo Trees, Paz Prince, everywhere. Website, pazprince.com. I have some new things online always.
Squared Hill, everywhere.
And you can find me at stayoutoforder.com. Everywhere.
Not like Squared Hill everywhere, but Squared Hill. You can find me everywhere. At Squared Hill.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Everything, everywhere. All at once. Eating my baby
Thank
buns.
you for joining us for another episode of User Friendly,
the friendliest
podcast in the world.
Fuck it, let's go. One last time.
You don't want to hear me rhyme. You don't want to hear me go crazy.
Yes, we are. We're gonna take it there. I don't really care.
Shit.
She might kill me before I make it there.